Hey everyone, Tolly here. Now that the NFL is done, we can devote our full attention to college basketball, and tournament time is almost here. This past week, Raleigh was the epicenter of the CIAA with the top teams from the North and the South playing in the capital city. On Wednesday, Virginia State came to town and they showed that they are for real, as they just brushed aside Shaw U on their home floor. They won it by 3 touchdowns, 88-67. Then on Saturday, Winston-Salem State came into Emory Gymnasium as the top team in the Southern Division, but St. Aug, they felt some kind of way about that. And they knocked the Rams off with a buzzer beater. See it here. Anthony Gaskins with the fall away. Swish. The Southern Division standings now reflect a 3-way tie at the top, with Smith, who handled FSU over the weekend, the Rams and St. Aug hoping to have a year of resurgence. That's what the Falcons are looking for. Up north, Virginia State continues to lead the way. Virginia Union right behind, but the Panthers have lost 3 in a row. The last 2 games, both overtime losses to Livingstone and Winston-Salem State. All right, let's go across country a bit in the SWAC. Texas Southern goes down with their first conference loss of the year. Stephen Gaither has more.
Texas Southern came into Saturday's matchup against rival Prairie View undefeated in the SWAC, but left with their first SWAC loss of the season as the Panthers defeated the Tigers 59-55. Texas Southern is now just 1 game ahead of Southern for the SWAC lead, and it's a tight race from here on out.
And the Jaguars are right there, and they see an opportunity now. We will continue to watch the race in the SWAC. In the MEAC, the Aggies and the Eagles aren't exactly tearing things up this year, but anytime they get together, records really don't matter. And on Saturday in Durham, the fans got everything they paid for and just a little bit more. That game went into overtime. North Carolina A&T wins it 67-63. These two will meet again, the regular season finale in Greensboro. Taking a look at the standings, Pirates, Bulldogs, and Spartans continue to play king of the hill in the MEAC. Only 2 losses apiece for all 3 teams. Now, with all due respect to everyone out there hooping, the most compelling story out of the MEAC this weekend, well, I'm going to say that it happened in the water. The A&T women's swim team hosted its last home meet. They took on Howard. Now, that program will be shut down after this year. HBCU Gameday was there. We'll have more exclusive content for you on that story. Look for it this week at hbcugameday.com. And all content on our site can always be seen on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube as well. Just type in HBCU Gameday. Looking forward to this week, we're going to have cameras in the nation's capital. Hampton versus Howard, Monday night in D.C. Now make sure you take our Twitter poll this week as we try to answer one of the most important questions in the HBCU universe. Who is the real HU? Well, Stephen Gaither and I would like to thank Stacy Green, Selena Alexander, and Dominique Monday for their contributions this week, as well as a big shout out to Subject to Change Custom Apparel Company. They are the official outfitters for HBCU Gameday. And a big shout out to you. During the month of January, HBCU Gameday on Facebook showed up over 1 million times on your news feed. How about that? 1 million impressions, over 1 million in the month of January for HBCU Gameday on Facebook. Thank you so much for your support and many more milestones to come. I'm Tolly Carr for the whole crew. You guys have a great week.